everybody. What's up? What's up, family? What's up, family? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing today? Welcome. What's good? What's good? How you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let us know where you're checking in from. What part of the country you're representing? Reality Hour, real people, real life situations. Jumping off.
Yeah.
And Az is with us today.
Yeah.
He's happy. If the Browns would have lost, he would not be in this studio today.
That's not true.
He would like.
I'm doing recaps, win
He
or
would have
lose.
passed.
Yeah.
I'm recapping and win or lose.
Did you go to sleep last night at all?
Yeah, I took a nap.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a good nap. It was,
Who we play Sunday?
The Los Angeles Rams coming to town for a night game.
All right.
Guess how much them tickets going for?
How much?
He is like the ticket watcher.
Right.
I'm just testing the market. I got season tickets.
So you want somebody to inbox you for the tickets?
Right.
That's what that means?
Hey, holla at me. You want to go?
Is that what that means?
If you got the money,
if you say something,
yeah,
you have to convince me to not want to go there.
Market
monetarily.
price. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, convince me that I should stay home.
It's a good investment, though.
I'm open. I'm all ears to whatever
sure.
you have to say.
All ears
But
or all
do
wallets?
me a favor and check Vivid Seats.
First.
Check StubHub. Check all that so you know what you're dealing with over here.
You don't want any offensive
So
offers.
don't
I will
insult
not be
you.
lowball.
No.
At all.
All right.
All right. Let's see if we can help this person out. 888-409-0931. That is our number. And Kenya, what's going on today?
All right. Dear Sam, my wife's son, who was in jail when we got together and married, he is out now and staying with us. My wife is doing everything in her power and more to help her son, but he isn't helping himself. She is spending her last dime making excuses for him not going to counseling or seeking a job. How do I tell my wife that it's time for him to roll without ruining my marriage? I'm trying not to let her son ruin it.
Well,
Oh,
now what is it about the money part? What is she spending money on?
taking care of him.
Yeah.
You mean he's just not paying no bills?
He's lazy.
He's
He's probably lazy.
eating up all the
In
food.
the house, feel like somebody
Right.
owns him something.
Chilling.
Does he cut the grass?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Does he do the dishes?
You know, mamas don't require all that
A lot
extra
from boys.
stuff.
Does he
Yeah.
clean up the bathroom?
A lot of mamas let their boys just get away with,
Yeah.
not being men.
Does
They
he take out
baby
the
'em.
trash?
Yeah, I doubt it.
Let me do your laundry, baby.
Yeah, you had a hard life. Yeah.
Let me cook. What you want for dinner? You want
Can he
some
cook?
lobster?
He ain't learn how to
You
cook
You want
while
some
he was in
scrumps?
jail.
You want some scrumps, baby?
He was in jail. He should have got creative with that with the victuals. He can make some meals out of nothing.
I could make you a break, baby.
How long?
Bruh, I'm just saying. How long he's been out?
Well,
Does it say?
No, it doesn't say. But he wasn't around when they got married.
So he was in jail. So he grown.
So he gets how long? It doesn't say how long he was locked up or how long he's been out.
No.
what
He's
about
just
what
grown,
was he
grown.
in for?
He's grown.
Grown, grown.
It's time for him to go.
Yeah.
You can't have two grown men in his house.
But how you going to tell your wife, like, all right, you got to get rid of your son?
Well, they should have talked about this. Well, you have a damn conversation. That's
He
what
said,
you
"Get
mean.
this man out my house."
Yeah, well, they should have had that conversation before they got married. He knew that the son was eventually going to come home, so you knew that he was coming home. So as a man, you should have had a plan, and you and your wife, your future wife at the time, should have talked about, what's the plan of action. And see, a lot of times that's what happened.
Is he able to get him a job? Do he
Man,
know anybody that's hiring?
He doesn't even know the son.
Don't even know him. Now
I
you
don't
got.
care. I'd be like, look, my partner got a business. He, said you can get hired.
So
you can go ahead and do some
how, but
custodial
how
work.
you know your partner gonna hire him? He
Right.
just got out. You don't even know him. So why should he hire him?
Right. How you going to vouch for somebody? He's
Because
an
that's your
ex-con.
son.
Look here, man.
Ex-con.
Look here, man.
You're supposed to at least try. If it's
whatever.
family, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, you try. But if they ass don't try, what are you supposed to do? Go broke trying to take care of somebody who's a grown ass man?
I'm just wondering, has he tried?
He's not
has he
seeking a
tried to
job.
help
Okay.
his son get a job?
Let's do this. Let's read it from the top here.
Tell him, no, you about to
Bishop-
come work over here. Fill out
Bishop
this
Sylk is
application.
about to break it down for
Okay.
you right here.
Let's
All
break
right.
it down. Let's
Read,
break it
daughter,
down.
read.
All right. My wife's son, who was in jail when we got together and married, He is out now and staying with us.
Stop right there.
All right. Well,
You said my wife's son,
yes.
who was in jail when we got together.
Yeah.
Meaning I don't know that ninja. Huh?
Word.
Right.
Then I'm married and I still don't know him. I didn't even go to visit.
He didn't go visit her.
He never went to go visit. So now you got this grown-ass man
For sure.
living in your house who you don't know. Read.
My
He don't even
wife.
close the door when he used the bathroom.
Ew. Yeah.
That's what he used to.
My wife is doing everything in her power and more to help her son, but he isn't helping himself.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
She throwing everything in.
Everything
Everything.
in her power.
She trying everything.
Everything?
Cooking for the ninja, cleaning up his room, feeling sorry for him.
I need some breakdown on what everything is.
Everything.
So
And
he
not
don't-
helping
so he don't
himself.
take out the trash.
He ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
He doesn't do no chore.
Nathan.
Read.
That was a double negative.
She is spending her last dime making excuses for him, not going to counseling.
Stop right there. She's
Yeah.
spending all her money.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to make an excuse?
All her money.
I didn't know it cost money
Yeah. It's
to
expensive.
make an excuse.
It's expensive.
He don't have the help he need. Read on.
Or seeking a job.
Stop right there. The
You know how
ninja
hard-
ain't seeking.
You know how hard it is to get a job when you just got out of jail?
But he's not looking
They
for
have programs for people who get out of jail. I know a lot. Matter of fact, I was at an event last week. The Securus Foundation will help you re-entry into society. They will be there for you in order to
plug.
get a job.
Way to plug.
That's right.
I guarantee
So
you
that's
won't
BS.
find something
Yeah.
if you're not looking for it.
Read on.
How do I tell my wife that it's time for him to roll without ruining my marriage?
Easy.
I'm trying not to let her son ruin it.
Has he talked to the son? He seemed like he's scared of him or something.
It has sound like
He's
he
a
want to
grown-
spend some money.
Yeah. Yeah, Has.
He
Yeah, what
hasn't-
you want to do? What
he
you want to do,
hasn't
Has?
approached the son.
What
Has
you want
want
to
to
do?
spend some money for a while.
What
It's
you mean?
okay.
Has, I'm the son. Approach me.
Yeah.
So have you been seeking any employment?
Man, look, that's a foul, man. That's a foul.
Excuse me.
That's a foul.
Man,
Right.
give me that damn video.
Right,
Control.
right. Hey, hey,
had a
look,
hard life.
look,
He's
look,
had a hard
look,
life.
Look here, dude. Look here, dude.
Hey.
Don't listen, dude.
Hey.
Don't.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, here
this
we go.
this my
Here we
mama
go.
house.
Hey, bruh.
This my mama house.
I'm the
Bro,
head of
what?
the- I'm the
Bro,
head of
what?
this household.
Bro, you're not the
You better
head of what?
understand.
Head of what?
That's my wife. you
Head of what?
understand? I'm the head
That's
of
my
everything.
mama. That's my mama.
And?
That's my mama.
I'll tell you what, you can get out of here today.
Oh,
What?
See, he didn't
What?
kick them out
Today?
now.
Right now.
Today?
Today, let's go. What?
What?
Yeah, you
No,
getting
you
out of here.
getting up
Well,
out of
let's
here.
go.
You
Get up, get up. Get up.
Hello, Mom. I'm about to whoop your husband's ass. Hello.
See, he had to even kick him out. Yeah.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well,
For real. You gotta. I like. Who said that you have a
for you to
conversation with him? Who said that? You said that first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would first start having a conversation with the wife. Then I'm going to have a conversation with your son because he's grown.
Right.
And as a man, I don't roll like this.
Absolutely.
This is a strain on our marriage.
yeah.
So
He sound like he
you
ain't
gotta
saying
be
nothing.
real.
He
You
waiting
gotta be
for her
real.
to do something.
No.
You
He's
gotta
saying
try.
he ain't saying nothing
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we ain't.
He
I
must,
ain't going.
Must be a little
But the
timid
son,
about it because
the
he just
son
got out of
has
jail.
to try. The son has to
He
try.
has to try.
Yeah.
He has to be willing to want to try.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So give him some leads and give him a time. You got to give him a time. So after you have the conversation, see where his head is.
Respect that man, and he don't respect the man of the household if he's just
Yeah.
loafing around.
Yeah.
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 He don't even
You gotta
feel
put
like
him on the
this
time.
dude is gonna put no pressure on him.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it
So
is.
put some pressure on him.
All right.
Why you crying to the daggone social media?
Comments, what you got?
All right. Adrian said, "You are the man of the house in every sense of the word. Now, if your wife is coming at him with tough love and getting no response, then suggest he finds work at a temporary place and get him in that mind frame to work and to seek employment. Now, if she's babying his ass, then I refer back to my opening sentence, you're the man."
Yeah.
See,
Yvonne said, "Communication is key. If you don't express yourself, she'll never know how you feel. I understand that this is her son, but he is a grown man and he has to accept his own responsibilities.
That's
Good
right.
luck."
own responsibility.
Take this
Better.
bag that I sat on the porch
Wow.
and accept your own responsibilities.
What's up to Elliot? He says that's why I don't do grown kids. That's right.
Yeah.
I would have never signed up for it. I would have kept my crib. You know the dude was coming home. That's your fault.
Well, she probably was like, "Well, honey,
Let me tell
Reggie
you
need a
something.
little,
No.
a little time
You
to
know-
get himself together."
You know what? At some point, grown people,
Yeah.
you just wise up. It just happens. It ain't one of those. It's just one of them things that come up like, this is what I ain't doing. This is what I'm gonna do. That is a grown man. Now, if he was in his 30s, maybe I can see this. This happen. This is a grown ass man.
Right.
So he has a grown ass son, and stepson
Yes.
that he has no relationship with, that he has no bond, no nothing. All this dude see is, man, this dude is pounding my mama, marry my mama, live up in here, and dude, like really, he really feel like Terry. He's like that's my mama. This
Right.
mine. Who are you? Who are you?
You know who I am? I'm the one that gets up in your mama.
You know what? He should do that Ving Rhames thing. He come in the kitchen and he butt
just
naked
be
You
with
want me to
butt naked.
show you who I am?
I'm with
Right.
Do
He-
the frog technique?
After he already has had his conversation
right.
with the young man,
Yes.
then I will pull that. I will come out butt naked, cooking breakfast,
Yes.
playing music,
Absolutely.
straight. Get out the shower.
Oh, God.
Yes.
That
Sorry,
morning,
he created
I
it.
would
Like,
make
it's
sure
my
that
house.
that morning, then his mama would get the business. What the dough have cracked?
Getting her groove back.
What the dough have cracked?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, young fella. You want some eggs?
That was funny.
Hold on for a second, man. Your mama is singing into the mic.
Ooh.
You might want to get.
Oh.
You might want to get a fresh face rag because
Help.
I got them mixed up all up there. And I just grabbed
sorry,
whatever
man.
one that was up
Oh,
there.
good grief.
I'm sorry, man. We just got hot and bothered.
No,
we had
no.
to go where we could.
Yes,
Sorry we was on your bed.
Yes.
Okay. Alice said, find out the programs in your community that helps inmates acclimate and find jobs. Share the information with wife and allow her to push him. Give a deadline. It may be a year. She doesn't want to push him back into crime. Befriend him. Take him to manhood groups and encourage him like he was your son.
Oh, that's so sweet. Who wrote
So
that?
sweet.
We
That
don't know
was
what he was in
Alice.
jail
What's
for.
up, Alice?
We don't know what that man.
And we
just
only know
did time
exactly.
for.
We don't know how many cars he took. You don't know.
We don't know.
You know. Now, if it was over weed, that's a whole different story. Weed's legal now.
Yeah.
Pushing him back into the life. Like
Yes.
we automatically assuming he was some.
Don't want to push him
hardcore
back
thug.
into danger.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Now, Alyssa has a different
He in jail
view.
for stealing from Walmart.
Alyssa said, I would change the locks on the doors and windows. If son goes in his friend's house or leaves the house, then tell my wife he's no longer allowed to live at the house if he doesn't contribute to the household or does chores.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be naked, and I'm only going to buy certain food.
Alyssa locking the doors and the windows.
Yeah.
So he better not go anywhere.
You gonna lock the fridge?
Everything.
That's what you do. You make people uncomfortable in your crib.
Put
You
put
better.
a
Yeah, you make them uncomfortable.
And
I'll get up and turn the damn heat on in the middle of the night.
in the summer.
Summertime. Put it on 90.
Yeah.
More comments, what we got?
All right. Marlo said, this has to be one of the most delicate of situations for couples. My advice is don't give up. Join the fight for his life. You are vested
Fight
in
for
this.
his life.
the fight.
For his life. Now, I got to be correct.
All my life I had to fight.
Yes. Cleveland is not the place to give up on family. I learned this the hard way. The streets will eat him alive. If you all get to a point where it's unbearable, set him up so he can venture out and let the cards fall where they may. But don't give up. Give love and hope.
Oh, I got hope, all right.
See,
Give
these are the mamas.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those mamas.
Yeah. 888-409-0931. Feel free to check in. We'll take your phone calls as well. 888-409-0931.
I might be the one putting the deadlocks on the window.
That's just too much.
Hey, baby, these men.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of women, they baby these
They
boys.
just
We
they gonna live
do.
with you for
We
the
do.
rest of their life.
Yeah.
We
gonna
try to
live
make
with you
up
for the
stuff.
rest of their
They
lives.
still being
And if they don't live
breastfed.
with you, they just gonna live off of some other woman.
They gonna live off of a woman. Say it again. They gonna live
They
off
don't
a
live with
female.
you, they gonna live off of another woman.
Yeah.
A girlfriend at the time, or somebody that let
Yeah.
them stay at their crib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, you got a
And
nice
you know,
house.
but you know what though?
Yeah.
The women had no problem with it. These especially the young girls had no problem with taking care of man. I'm talking about period.
That could be a,
Well,
that
they
could
were
be his
missing their
profession.
daddy.
Find you a woman that will
That's
that will
right.
keep you
That's right. There you go. I would.
and go be with her.
That's right. Well, you can play video games all day.
She don't care. You go take care of her in whatever way she needs to be taken
That she
care of, and
needs.
she'll let
Yeah.
you lay up in there and play video games and do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah, that might not be.
Find you a sugar mama.
Yeah.
That's what he needs.
With daddy issues.
If he ain't gonna
Yeah.
work,
Yeah.
you gotta learn to use your other skills somehow to get by.
I ain't going. You grown? You grown.
You'll be throwing it
Get outta here.
down.
You
Throw
better
it
be.
down, son.
You
Throw
better
it
be.
down. Yeah.
Can't just be in here playing video games, man. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Even if he's playing with the Browns.
What? No.
More comments. We read the letter in 4 minutes in its entirety if you're just tuning in.
All right. Kimberly said, unfortunately, she's enabling him and will continue to do so. It sounds like your words are going on deaf ears. You may have to show her what you mean. I never recommend anyone leave their marriage, but you may have to leave just to see what she does or if she wakes up.
I gotta leave my house.
Yeah, I always suggest counseling for married couples as well.
Whoa.
Well, it depends on now.
I gotta
now
leave
listen.
my house where
Now-
my man came.
Now hold on. Here's if he, I'm glad you brought this up. If they together, both names on the lease, it's going down. You got to go. Now don't let it be my name only on it. You definitely got both of y'all leaving. We don't get this together.
Right.
Dang, you kicked the wife out too?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna tolerate it.
That's cold.
I'm 47. I ain't got time no more.
And if we get
I
to
ain't got
arguing,
time no more, man.
Guess who?
Life too short.
Who the authorities will side with?
Yeah. And you
Person
still got
whose
leave.
name on the lease.
That's right.
That's cold.
And listen, if your name is not on the lease, bruh,
You got a problem? Your name ain't on this
bruh,
lease, bro.
look,
I can get you out of here.
She's just trying to help her son. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it would have to have a time limit. A
yeah,
time
he
limit.
got
I
to
wonder
go.
how
And
long.
some
I wonder how long it
responsibilities.
had been since before he wrote this. Since the guy was out of
He
jail,
like, I'm sick of
it
this.
might have been like a month.
Yeah. He ready. He
Oh,
ready
man,
to
locked
go.
up.
He been staying with us for a week.
Yeah.
Man, please.
He been out of jail for a week now. He ain't found no job.
Well, Lachelle said, be
Better
a
get on it.
man. Lead the way. Hold his hand for a little bit.
Hold his hand.
Show him that father support.
Praying that someday
I wonder
the
where's the
sun will
father?
shine again.
He probably was never there.
No.
Or he probably was never there.
Well, he would have to go
Hold
there.
his hand.
Yeah, hold his hand.
Hold his hand, man.
Son.
Come on.
And then what? I don't know.
Pray.
After the hand holding,
Pray.
still
the
not
only
going to
thing you
get him
can
a
do.
job. I don't know. Holding his hand won't get him a
Lord,
job.
please let me not knock this boy upside the head.
888-409-0931. More comments. What you got?
Chisa said, remind her of her vows before you have that conversation. I have people in my life who don't understand and couldn't care less, but when she said forsaking all others, that's what she should have meant.
Read that again. Forsaken who?
All others.
Including who?
Who said that?
Your son. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she
Well, that's
should
when you
have
take
meant.
your vows. It says
Right.
forsaken all.
Outside of you abusing her son, there's no reason she shouldn't side with you and in your sound argument, and she should understand where you're coming from. Sometimes these jail moms feel like they failed as parents when, in fact, they have no control over their child's actions. Tell her, don't let her guilt blind her judgment.
I'm with that.
Well,
That's real.
yeah.
She's feeling
I
sorry.
have an auntie that is like that about all of her sons,
Yeah.
and they're dependent on women.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I'm telling you. It's your son. That's your baby boy. You want to just help him. But you're not helping him.
Well, sleep with him then.
No.
Let him break you out then.
Oh, Lord.
No matter how many times they messed up, they was getting bonded out.
Yes. Get my baby out of
know
there
what I
with them
mean?
criminals. Yeah.
That ain't my baby. My baby would never do nothing like that. My baby nice. My baby not like all the other ones. All he needs is a little love and
He just
attention.
misguided.
Oh my goodness.
That's all he needs, a little love and attention.
You need a new game, baby.
He need to get kicked out the nest.
Yeah, 888-409-0931. And I'm about to read this letter coming from the top. Oh, today's song is going to be what? What is it for karaoke?
It is.
Oh, I got it.
right
Just
there.
kicking it.
Yeah.
Escape. Just kicking it. 931 ZAK Sam Sylk Show. What's up, y'all? What's up to our Facebook family, man? You all need to join us live. You can get it uncut live on Facebook. 931 ZAK Sam Sylk with a Y. Real people, real life situation and dilemma. This one here is tripping me out.
Yeah, it's special.
Let's read it.
All right. Dear Sam, my wife's son, who was in jail when we got together and married, he is out now and staying with us. My wife is doing everything in her power and more to help her son, but he isn't helping himself. She's spending her last dime making excuses for him, not going to counseling or seeking a job. How do I tell my wife that it's time for him to roll without ruining my marriage? I'm trying not to let her son ruin it.
Well, if you don't have a conversation, you're going to ruin it. Then you're going to be unhappy. You're going to be miserable.
Right.
You don't know the son. You know what I'm saying? You need to get to know him, have a conversation with him, and say, hey, you know, what are your plans for the future? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Glad you're home. I'm mad she, blah, 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 blah. Now, you should have had this conversation before you got married because you knew that she had a son in jail and eventually he was going to come home. So anybody listen to me right now, you with somebody, you need to say, well, what's the plan? What's the plan of action? Where we going? Because this is a grown child. This is not nobody 16, 17. This is a grown man.
Yeah.
A whole grown man. You got two grown folk in the crib. You need to have a conversation. They have this great program I was sharing on Facebook here in Cleveland. The Securus Foundation Reentry Program is a great program. They will help you if you've been locked up, and when you get out, they'll help put you back on track, you know, to get out into society, find you a job, and they kind of follow you. They kind of go along because a lot of times you expect, because, you know, when people get out, just go. No, they got to get back acclimated. When you've been inside of a box for a long time, you like,
Right.
and I only been in there a few times over a parking ticket, and you know, a whole day is, and you in that room, bruh.
Oh, but now he just out
But
here.
he was in there on some time,
enjoying
though.
he just now enjoying the perks of life.
Right.
He chilling.
He ain't working.
And now living off of y'all, and she's going broke, and he's sitting there playing. Hell no.
No, sir.
So how much does it cost for an excuse though? I don't get it.
Yeah. It's every
going
dime.
broke making
expensive.
excuses.
It's very
She's been going
expensive.
broke making excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one caught me. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is what you got to do. Like, talk to him, or I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah,
those, say
that's-
those words.
You got to
Those are
get
good
talk to
words.
him,
Or
or
I'ma
I'ma
talk
talk
to
to
him.
him.
Yeah.
And then remember, you can always just wake
remember
up
who
one
house
morning,
this is.
butt naked, and go in there and cook you some food, have the bacon going, be playing your music, and then when he come out, you just turn around straight, butt ass naked. Hey, good morning. You want some eggs? I'm making some hot dogs over here, some
Wow.
fried hot dogs, son.
The hot dog.
Like, oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to be on your bed last night. You don't
Yeah.
mind me? And I just.
And if I
we
was
had to
you,
get it in.
if I was you, I wouldn't use any of them face rags. I got them kind of mixed up there. Yeah, so
And watch that part of the floor right there. That's not. That's not.
have a real grown
That's not
man
milk.
conversation.
Not good.